So let's take a look at the Ogre team. This back here is our leader. This is Big Mama, and she's basically running this clan of ogres. This is going to be her mate right back there. Now these two are pretty much the same when it comes to stats. They're at 96 points each. They're big with long move, except for she has leadership and he has toughness. Laura said, oh, are these the kids? Well, they might be, or they might just be some scragglers that they picked up along the way. But these are going to be two ogre shooters. They're big, long move, and I altered the points just a little bit to give them, because we had some leeway there. They have shooter long, and these guys like to throw anything. They can rip off parts of concrete or pick up boards or just about anything they can get their hands on. They like to whip it across the battlefield. So this should be a pretty good team, especially with the toughness back there. Toughness, they've got quality of 3. He's got a quality of 3, and he's an ogre battle champion. That means you got to get him up to a quality of 7. So basically he's got, 4 hit points. So let's take a look over at the pirates. Our Beholder-led pirate gang. Beholders strike fear in many players' hearts. People who play Dungeons & Dragons, they know how bad Beholders can be. The Eye Monster, he's coming in at 148 points, but he has the typical flying. He has Distract, which basically works like a Transfix. He has Assassin, Shooter Long, and Leader. Oh yeah, I gave him Leader. That's why his points are different. The Assassin, let's talk Assassin. Very dangerous special trait. Should be used sparingly, but I did alter it just a bit, and we're going to say that his Assassin trait only works with his ranged weapons. There's no need for his bite to be that dangerous, and with the ranged weapon, it's going to simulate his a Beholder in Dungeons & Dragons, their Disintegrate Ray. So it makes a little bit more sense to make the assassination trait work with that. So yeah, from a range distance, he'll be dangerous. So it kind of gives some motivation to get up and surround him. Beholders are artillery creatures. They like to stay back and just blast with their eye stalks. So we'll see how that turns out. Over here, I made this is a cannon golem. He's just a real simple shooter. He's artificial and he has shooter long. Not a big deal. He's coming in at 38 points. Down here, we have a pirate, kind of a Blackbeard looking, your typical pirate looking guy. He has shooter long and unerring aim, so he in the game he is a elite archer. He comes in at 50 points. And then over here we always usually have a couple flunkies. These are just pirate warriors. They come in at 30 points each, and that's going to bring the total here for this group over to 296. So it's a pretty well balanced group here. They're both going to be trying to capture this lost prince. The pirates want the lost prince to basically use him for ransom money, and the ogres, they feel that eating some sort of royalty is going to bestow upon them some sort of luck. Let's check out the board. All the terrain here is created by me. This is some of the older terrain I made. It's a Haunted Ruins set. It might be kind of hard to see in the lighting, but in some places there's this spooky, ghostly glow, as to what has went on in this town. Over here, this is a Games Workshop, Dreadstone Blight. I made a bunch of little bridges and things of that nature. I went in with a little bit more detail than usual. We have a chair and tables, table and chairs up here to where somebody may have been overlooking the city at some point. And then just in the buildings, I threw some bookshelves and that kind of stuff. Over here I put this is from WizKids, just like it looks like it leads down to a dungeon. Who knows where that leads to. This piece is a pretty massive piece right here. You can see the board is a 3x3, and this takes up a sizable chunk of it. And then right here This is our MacGuffin. This is the Lost Prince. He starts off in the center, and at the beginning of each player's turn, he moves in a random direction, medium. And you gotta capture him. The first model that comes into base contact with him basically captures him, or he attaches himself to friendly models. And you gotta get off your side of the board with him. Now, the funny part about this, if the opposing player is getting off the board with the kid, you can kill the kid. That way the opponent doesn't get the reward. I thought that was really funny. And yeah, let's get ready to play. So we're gonna start by rolling to pick the teams, because one team has a beholder, and neither of us want it to seem unfair as to who plays the beholder and who doesn't. So we're gonna go ahead and roll. I got a 3. Laura got a 2, and I'm gonna take the Beholder Crime Lord team. Okay, so let's start off with initiative. Just to recap here, I have the Beholder Pirate Gang, and he is the Pirate King. As I was just telling Laura, Beholders aren't just monsters, they're actually intelligent creatures, and he wants to use the capture of this kid against the royal family and get even more money than what's being offered. But she shows the giants down there, the ogres I mean. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. I got a 4. Or I got a 6. You get to decide who goes first. Laura won initiative, and at the beginning of each player's turn, we got to see what the kid does. He is going to move that direction, medium. Alright, so he moves to right there, which is kind of toward Laura's board side.
I'm gonna activate this one. 4s.
Turnover. You could have had him right away. And just a quick question, how come you didn't set up within range of your leader?
Well, there's this house.
Big house in the way. You could have set up inside there, but okay. First, let's start off with a turnover. Okay, so a real quick discussion. She didn't know that she could set up inside this house. That's why she set up the way she did here. But unfortunately, it's too late for that, honey.
Yeah.
So the turn moves over to me. We got to see what the kid does. The kid actually stays right where he's at. He doesn't move. He sees those big ogres down there. So we're going to start off with this pirate warrior down here. He needs 2s because of the leadership bonus. He gets 2 of them. He's going to move up to here. Next pirate warrior needs 2s. Gets all 3 of them. So with 3 moves, he gets all the way up to about there. All right, Blackbeard down here. He needs 2s. Gets 2 of them. Blackbeard is going to make it up right about there. Cannon Golem needs 3s. Gets all 3 of them. Cannon Golem is going to make it all the way up to here. And finally, to the Beholder. He needs 3s, and he gets 2 of them. My Beholder is going to fly up and land about right there.
Nervous. I can't take it.
It is a Beholder. All right, so it's the start of Laura's turn, and we're going to see what the kid does. Please come back my way. He's going to go back this direction. So we're going to say that the kid looked over here, seen all these big ogres, and then looked back and seen some humans, and he moves right to about there. I'm going to do something here because Laura turned over on her first time, and I do have a Beholder. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt. I'm going to let you move your ogre shooters into that house if you want to, so you get the leadership bonus. So she decided to put her 2 ogre shooters in there. There is a set of stairs going in there, and if she can make it up to this bridge, she'll get +1 on her shots if she chooses to do so.
I'm going to activate my leader, and it has quality of 3s.
Okay, Big Mama.
I get 2 activation.
Mama's gonna move. Go.
Big Mama
Jeez,
there.
she's huge.
There's a battle master, and he just has 3s.
The poor husband.
So 4.
Yeah, he gets 3 of them. But what we've determined is the very large 2 ogres can just pass right through these fences like they're pretty much stepping over them. So go ahead. He's moving all the way where? Right up to there.
Activate this shooter right here.
Okay, and it's still getting the leadership bonus?
Yes, 3s.
Yep.
So I got 2 activation. So I'm going to go right over here.
This kid has a bunch of giant ogres chasing it.
Need threes. One
Oh,
activation.
that's a turnover. Right on the other side of that fence, it looks like.
Yep.
Wow. So it's the beginning of my turn, and we got to see what the kid does. Now, I cannot see him turning around and running directly for these ogres. That would be insane if he does that. Let's see. No. Awesome. Okay. To about right there. The kid is basically running from these ogres. He's came all the way around that fence and all the way directly toward me. So, I'm going to activate Blackbeard right here. He needs twos.
Run.
Yeah, he needs twos. He gets two of them. So the first move, I'm going to move up into contact with him. And then the next one, I'm going to... move to about right there. I would say this game is just about over.
Kidnapper, seriously.
All right, so I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna activate the cannon golem down there. He needs fours. Jeez, he gets both of them. Cannon golem's gonna take an aimed shot at Big Mama down there. Your leader. Go for it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
6
Ooh.
plus 4 is 10.
-1 is 9. Cannon golem, no, it's gonna miss. This pirate down here is like really worried with this crew coming toward it. He's gonna, he needs twos. He gets all three of them. He's basically gonna move back here to defend Blackbeard while he tries to get away with the kid. The next pirate right there gets 2 activations. He is going to move right over here. This might be the shortest game we've ever played, honey. The kid just happened to run directly toward me.
This is too much.
So it's my leader's turn. Let's activate him. He needs 3s. He gets 2 of them. So my leader here is going to do an aimed shot. This beholder is going to blast the disintegrate ray straight over to your leader there. It's because of the range. It's at -2, but I am up higher, so I get +1. And you're big, so I get +1. So that's going to be just a regular attack, and it's going to be -1 to your combat. Go for it. Because it's an aim shot. You got 5 plus...
4 is 9.
-1 is 8. Beholder gets 4 plus 3. Nope, you're going to be fine. So it's the beginning of the next turn. The kid doesn't do anything because he is currently attached or captured by this pirate. And it's back over to Laura. What are you gonna do? Your guys move long, so you might be able to make it over here. Don't forget, you can kill the kid if you have to. But will you do it? You're too nice of a person. So we were just discussing what the benefits of actually offing this kid is. We're probably gonna have to do some editing due to we don't want any weird conversations on YouTube. But yeah, if she ends up offing the kid, then the game ends at a tie. So you can do that, maybe.
Activate the ogre husband.
Okay.
I need 3s. 2 activations.
Okay, so you're gonna move up into combat with this dude?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's not good. See, it's not over yet.
The ogre shooter, I need 3s. 2 activations. I activate my shooter, and he made all...
Well, you already activated him. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just moving him down here.
Yep. I activate the other ogre shooter, I need 3s. And I got 2. I'm going to go through the fence.
So you're gonna move down here. You gotta make a quality check. Go for it. All right, so you fail. That means I get to decide which side of the fence you fall down on. And you're gonna fall down on this side of the fence. And then I assume you're gonna use your other action to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you get caught behind the big fence. As we agreed in the beginning of the game, only the 2 really big ones can move through the fences freely. These other guys fall into the same category as everyone else.
I'm activating the big mama, the
Okay.
leader.
Yeah.
I need 3s.
Ooh, that's a turnover.
Get
There
1
goes Innes.
activation.
Yep.
Got the big mama move right over here.
Okay, that's gonna snap me into combat with you right here. Well, let's see if the game is over. I'm gonna activate Blackbeard right here. He needs 2s. And he gets all 3 of them. He's going to get off the board, Laura. Game over.
Wow.
That was the fastest game we've ever played. And it was just kind of real what happened is he ran away from these ogres that were charging toward him, ran over to humans, which makes sense. And I just sort of got in the way here with these guys and gave a clear path. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.